Let me tell you guys what happened. Woke up one morning, opening my YouTube studio, checking my analytics, and discovered that everything I've worked so hard for was gone. Years of videos, thousands of hours of work, subscribers I fought so hard to earn, memories, incomes, my entire channel gone. Not because I stopped posting, not because my audience left, but because YouTube says my channel violated its policies. Then I appealed. I explained myself. I hope someone on the other end, on the other side, will understand. I waited for days, for months, maybe hours, days. Then a message arrived. Not the message you prayed for. Instead, the pains. You read these painful words. The channel wouldn't be put back on YouTube at this time. And just like that, my appeal was rejected. No second chance, no reinstatement, no channel. YouTube terminated my channel, then rejected my appeal. Today, I'm sharing exactly what happened, what this message means, and why YouTube may have made this decision, what I've learned from it, and what every creator watching this video should know before it's too late so that you don't make the same mistake and waking up to see your channel removed. Because if it can happen to one creator, it can happen to any creator. So stay with me. Welcome back to my channel. If you're seeing this video, chances are you are either a YouTube creator thinking about becoming one, or you have experienced something similar, right? So the screenshot you're looking at is one of the most painful messages a creator can receive. And let me read it out to you guys. It's something I don't even wish any creator. It's so painful. Your channel won't be put back on YouTube Studio at this time. YouTube says the channel violated its policies on spam, deceptive practices, spam, and after reviewing the appeal, they decided to uphold the termination. For creators, this isn't just a notification, it is a devastating moment because behind every channel is a human being. Someone who spent nights editing, someone who sacrificed their weekends creating content, someone who believed they were building something. Something meaningful. Well, today we'll be breaking down what this means and what lesson I learned from it, and every creator can learn from this message, right? So let's talk about the shock of channel termination. You see, one thing many people don't understand is that a YouTube channel isn't built overnight. That channel was like a year plus. Some channels take years to grow, years of upload. Then you upload your first video, of course, nobody watches. You upload another video, you have 5 views, 10 views, 20 views, and that channel was doing very well. You keep going, slowly things begin to change. Subscribers started coming, comments begin to appear. My God. And you start building a community. Then one day, just like that, everything disappears. The first reaction is usually that of disbelief. I didn't even believe it. I was like, what's this? I checked, I refreshed. Most creators would think that there must be a mistake. This can't be real. Surely YouTube will reverse this. That was what I thought. But when the appeal came back rejected, reality started to set in. The channel was gone, at least for now. And that realization can be heartbreaking, seriously, because you don't even know how to react. Now, what does YouTube mean when they say you have violated their spam, they are using deceptive practices, and there are scams? Imagine, who am I scamming? This is where many creators get confused, because I didn't do any scam. Because they hear those words scam, immediately think I've never scammed anyone. I thought the same too. But YouTube policies are much broader, right? That's why you have to read those policies while you're making videos. According to YouTube, violation can include misleading titles. When a title promises one thing and delivers something completely different. For example, breaking news, but the video contains old information, misleading thumbnails, and a thumbnail showing something dramatic that never even happened. Or more, get ready for YouTube removal. I mean, your channel going. YouTube increasingly views this as deceptive behavior. Mass produced content, uploading large amounts of repetitive content, or more. Just get ready for what you might see, especially if it is copied, automated, or lack originality. Artificial engagement, buying subscribers, buying views, using engagement groups, manipulating metrics, misleading claims, making promises that cannot be verified, especially financial promises. I think where my problem was breaking news, and then I'll have an old video and all of that. I didn't even know. Then health claims, investment claims, and sensational claims. You see, many creators don't realize that repeated policies concerns can eventually trigger severe action. Just know what you're posting. If possible, post your own content and take time. Now, let's talk about my appeal process. When my channel got terminated, YouTube gave an appeal opportunity. This was my chance, right, to explain myself. Many creators think that the appeal is a chance to argue emotionally. I didn't argue, but I know that maybe that was their decision and that is what they want to do. But that's usually not effective. A good appeal should focus on the facts, context. I think I've made a video about that. You check my previous videos, you will see it. And clarifications and evidence. You need to explain why you believe the decision was incorrect. You need to also point to specific content. You need to show understanding of YouTube policies. Very important. Unfortunately, once YouTube reviews the appeal and rejects it, the process likely becomes more difficult. Or more, just remove your mind from there and think of other things to do. That's why you should not have one channel. And that's why rejection messages feel so devastating, because creators knows that another review may not come easily. They will not show you. And if from my message you see they did not show that I should do another review. Now, this is the emotional side nobody talks about. And let's be honest, right? Most creators become emotionally attached to the channel. I was emotionally attached for some time. I decided to move on. And that's why I have the audacity to share my experience here. And why wouldn't they? You know, a YouTube isn't just a content, it's part of your life. You bring out part of your life here. It's your work, your creativity, your identity. So when it disappears, people experience emotions similar to losing a major project they have spent years building. So many creators, of course, we feel angry, confused, and even embarrassed. Sometimes discouraged. It took me time to start all over again. Some even question whether they should continue creating content. And that is why channel termination can be more than a technical issue. It can become a personal crisis. And now, this is a lesson every creator should learn. In case you experience this, in case your channel is demonetized or is removed, whether your channel is small or large, there are lessons here for everyone to learn. And I'm going to be itemizing them here. Lesson one: never depend on one platform. YouTube is powerful, it pays more in Nigeria, but it should not be your only home. Build email lists, Facebook pages, Instagram, build Instagram audiences, TikTok audiences. In short, diversify, have other platforms. Now, know the policies. Many creators never read YouTube policies. This is risky. Ignorance doesn't protect a channel. Understanding the rules protects, waiting to scratch me, protect your channel. Now, focus on original content. Originality matters more than ever. Add your own voice, your own analysis, your own storytelling, your own perspective. It is very important. Now, lesson four, right? Avoid shortcuts. Stop buying views. Stop buying subscribers using questionable method, because these shortcuts often create long-term problems. I never did any of that anyway. Now, you have to protect your digital assets. Keep backups, store original files, save your thumbnails, save your project file, because if the unexpected happens, you will still have your work. Understand? So you start all over again. Now, what happens next if you've done all of this? When a creator receives a rejection like this, the next question is, what now? Like I asked myself, what now? The answer depends on the situation. Some creators continue pursuing legitimate review channels. You go tire. Others start afresh. Some move to other platforms. Like I say, don't have just one platform. Others return stronger than ever. Of course, that discouragement will be there initially, but history has shown that many successful creators experience major setbacks before finding success again. Now, the end of one channel does not necessarily mean the end of a creator. Please don't bounce back. Of course, this screenshot that I've shown you is a reminder that every creator's journey can change in an instant. That one notification, one email, one decision, and everything looks different. It can happen to anybody, so be careful and read their policies. But setback don't define the future. Sometimes they become the beginning of a new chapter. Of course, I've moved on. I've created a new channel. And if you're a creator watching this, let this be a motivation to protect your content. Understand the rules and build something that can survive challenges. And if you've experienced a channel strike, I've done that. I've experienced it at the monetization or termination. Can you share your experience in the comments below? Well, thank you for watching. Stay strong, keep creating, and I will see you again in my next video. Bye.